Please read this disclaimer carefully before proceeding further. Welcome traders to analysis of gold. Let's look at what kind of opportunities we have. My name is Rick. Thanks for joining me here. So what we have right now is the gold is probably going to form a W pattern here, but right now as we see the gold is right now in a channel which is running with the midpoint approximately around here, which means that there is always a possibility that it can fall down to near about this level, which is close to 1720 or so. We were looking at 1725, but there can be a level which bring it down to like to 1720. So what we're going to do is put that on our list, because that is a possibility, as this is the mid of the channel here. Now what we need to know is whether it actually breaks through this particular level or not, because if it actually breaks through that level, then what we have is kind of W pattern, and that's why I also have this 1762 here. If this particular area is this particular level is broken, then we are looking for near about this FCP zone. Okay, always wait for a confirmation, never trade without a confirmation. So once we have got a confirmation here, then we will look for an opportunity to go upwards. However, right now this is in consolidation. That means we can actually go for up and down movements, and we can play both sides. Last week we had very good opportunities on the short side here. I personally have been long here from 1681. The market went up, came back down, and this created kind of like a double top. This may not hold from here, but what I'm trying to do is actually, if the market starts to go higher, then I want to ride with that particular trend. So do not try to follow what I'm trying to do, because I'm not actively trading gold at the moment. I have this swing position, which is actually not swing position. This is like a position trade that I'm building here. So if it starts to go upwards, then I'll add 2 more positions like that for a longer period of time. But if you're looking for swing trade opportunity, then you are looking for something like this, like when the market hits the previous highs, or like particular structure, then you can look for good opportunities for short and long. In this sort of market, you will get opportunities for both long and short, depending on what kind of time frame you are trading. So right now this is the daily time frame, and let's look at it on 4-hour time frame. So on 4-hour time frame, this turned out to be very good trade. A lot of traders actually traded this one, and the reason behind that was there were few reasons. One is that we have this particular structure level, and that's why the market was expected to fall. There was another reason which I personally was looking into. This was actually a W pattern here. This is a weird one, but this is still a W pattern, and that's why the market was expected to fall. Now it was expected to come to this 200 moving average, which is near about 1730 or 1732 level here, because it wanted to come back to perform a retest. And as soon as it did that, as you can see, the market started to go almost immediately upwards. Now if you look at the 1-hour time frame, this can still fall down to this 200 moving average, which is near about 1725, and that is why we have that level on our list as well. Okay, let's remove all of this and go to 4-hour time frame once again. Now on 4-hour time frame, if the market starts to pick up the momentum, then what we are looking for is break of this particular structure, and that means it can come to this particular area in this region. If I go to 30 minutes now, this is looking like overstretched move. This was very overstretched move, and the market actually fell down pretty heavily from there, from this particular point, and now it is trying to recover. So right now you will see that gold is actually not making very good moves. Actually it is making extended kind of moves. It is not making proper moves. So extended consolidation, and this is also kind of extended. This is also extended, like it is being pushed in one direction at a time, right? Which can be very good if you identify these sort of levels. If you can identify these sort of moves, then you can make a lot of money with this, because all you have to do is just find a level and then stay with that as long as possible. Here I know a few traders actually took this as a triple top and whatever, like how they want to read it, whatever, but the main thing is like this was expected to fall a little bit, and then we had extended moves. So if you had stayed with this, you could have actually made a lot of money with this. Now this was a little bit riskier, but this was still fine. Like you could have played for near about this area as first target, and then second target around there, and maybe that later target like somewhere around here. So this is what you could have done. Okay, now in case of future opportunities, let's see what we can have. Now right now we have this W pattern forming, which can push the price back upwards to this area. Let me just quickly change the color of it. It can push the price up. So if I draw Fibonacci on it, what I see that market can actually come into these levels which are here. So this one, and then there is another one right there. Okay, this is still a possibility, but I'm looking at 30 minutes time frame, which is a very small time frame, so you have to be very careful with that, because the market can actually move very fast. As you can see, it has been creating extended moves, so it can just start going in one direction and stay in that direction. Now other thing that we can do is we can come to Vata and see clearly what is going on there. So on monthly time frame, gold is still bearish. The market is expected to fall down to near about this particular level, which is 1546, or even lower than that, which is going to be near about 1523. So that is quite a possibility, and if I draw fib on it, you will also notice that it actually confluences with 50%. So that is a good possibility that it can fall to. Now right now this month is bullish because the market wanted to go back up, because it had created, I'm not sure whether you can spot this, I have mentioned this in my previous analysis as well. The market had created this M pattern here, and that's why it is going up. But what I'm expecting it to do is go to near about this level here, where we have the Vata price, so 64 or so. Okay, so that's the bullish scenario for us. And let's look at the weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, the market is already bullish. I've already posted that few times on the Telegram group. Now if the market starts to go higher on weekly time frame, then it can come to this region, which is 1794, and in extreme bullish case it can come to 1821. So that's what we have. We already have a signal, bullish signal, so it is looking bullish. Gold is looking bullish right now. Let's look at the daily time frame. On daily time frame, the market came into Vata curve and started to fall down because it accessed support and resistance. I was expecting it to reach this particular area, which is 1761, and extended profit target into this one. So there were three targets that I posted on Telegram group. One was on the touch of this Vata curve, which was this, which has reached 1750, something like that. That has been reached. Second profit target was this 1761. Third profit target was 1771. Now because if the gold actually goes beyond this midpoint, as I said, then it can achieve all of these targets, right, depending on how the market actually starts to move. First target will obviously be this one, then the second will be this one, and the third will be somewhere around here, which is 1794. Now that will be very close to 1800. That means the market may come to near about 1805. In few data feeds, 1805 has a gap as well around here. So all we have to do is just wait for the confirmation whether it it is going beyond this particular level or not. Then we can take it as a bullish move. Now on the bearish side of things, let's look at it on 4-hour time frame. On 4-hour time frame, the bearish signal has already been met. So this color changed, the color changed, and then we had a signal which has been met. So that's the first profit target. Second profit target is right there on the Vata curve, and that's why it has been able to come there. Vata curve pushed the price back up, so this turned out to be a very good trade. Now as you can see, this is still bullish, and that is why the market is expected to go higher. So on bearish side of things, if you find any other signal or anything like that, then you can take it. Otherwise, the bias right now for gold is still bullish, but we'll have to see how the market actually reacts, because it has been creating extended moves like this. So this is looking very interesting at the moment. Gold is still bullish, and it can continue to remain bullish. Here I just noticed one more thing, that this is the thing that I was just mentioning. There can be a W pattern which can bring us to this particular level, 1756 level or so, and this is the level, this is the target that we have found from other time frame. So it is still looking bullish, and I'll be looking to add to my position if the market gives me better confirmation. Having said that, this was a very good trade for all those people who traded this. I did not trade gold in the last week. I've been focusing on some other things, but this was very good trade. Right, so I'll see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this, found this useful. If you did, hit the like button, share it with other traders, trading communities, and in the comment section let me know your opinion, your comments, like your questions, your feedback on this analysis, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great trading week. Hit the like button, and in the comment section let me know what you think about this analysis, whether you like it or not, what is your opinion on DXY, and do not forget to share and subscribe, right? Because that's how you can help me and say thank you as well. So thank you, and have a great trading week ahead, and I'll see you in the next one. If you're interested in learning how to analyze the markets the way I do using Fibonacci Confluence, then head over to wikinsa.com, and under training section you'll be able to see Core Strategy Training Program. On this page you'll be able to see the testimonials of previous students, and also look at the brochure. The brochure has a lot more information, including the course structure and the Fibonacci Confluence Training Program curriculum. This is a very extensive program in which we cover basic core Fibonacci concepts along with the advanced concepts to analyze the markets with high probability. If you're interested in joining this program, come to wikinsa.com, and under training section you'll be able to see and submit this form.